Anyway, so today I'm making a hash. Now, most hashes have uh, a meat in them, some kind of meat in them. This one doesn't. It has eggs, at least the way I'm making it. Oh, and I don't know if you can see my Chiefs hat and my little Chiefs earrings. Yeah. Let's love the earrings. Oh, thank you, thank you. Made homemade dog food today. Oh, well, I don't have a dog. I do have cats, but I've never made homemade food for them. So I've got some sweet potato and I cut off some of it. Uh, Basically chopped it up a little bit and I'm going to go down the side just like this. I don't know how thick that is. I'm not very good at judging. Maybe it's about, I don't know, maybe like a fourth inch, half an inch, maybe. So, can you guys see that? Okay, it looks like it's on the camera pretty well. So the thickness that I cut it, I'm going to try to match that going down this way to make them little squares. Oh, by the way, if you haven't been here before, if you haven't seen me before, my name's Brandon Elrich. My publication is Brandon Elrich is So Gay. I have a section in there called The Gay Chef, and it's got all my baking and cooking videos on it if you want to check that out. Become a subscriber so you can see when all of those happen. All right. So take these, cut them this way to make little squares. By the way, are you hearing an echo? I'm cutting this is a sweet potato. I cut them in strips. Little square strips. And I'm basically dicing them. I've been trying to, a lot of the stuff that I've been making they utilize things that are in season at the time. I made a bunch of peach stuff because peaches were in season and I had a bunch of them. So I made several different dishes with peaches. Same thing with apples. The apples are still around. Uh, I hate dicing sweet potatoes. Oh, I know. Some of them are kind of hard to cut through. I tried to use this automatic dicer and it was just too hard to do. It would not cut through them. So it was just easier to do it with a knife. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut a few more. So I'm using a sweet potato that I have peeled and dicing into little squares. You want to try to make the squares about the same size, just because when you're cooking them, they will cook evenly a little, better. You're not going to have some that are done and some raw still. So it helps to cut them all the same size so they're all done at the same time. And I have a red onion. You can use a white onion, but the red onion is a little sweeter. Normally in cooking, you use the white onions, but I happen to have a red onion already for other stuff I was making, so I'm not going to go out and get another type of onion when I don't need to. Um, Beets are in season here, and they're as big as grapefruits. Oh yeah. Can I just say I love your chopping board, Cam? Oh, chopping board Cam. Yeah, see, I think I said this the last time. I have never seen anybody do this. So I'm kind of proud of myself for coming up with it. The only thing is I had to create a completely different Substack profile and account and everything. I would have liked to have been able to use myself in one of my other publications and just invite myself, but I tried that. It didn't work. So um, anyway, I had to figure out a different way. I was determined that I wanted two different camera angles. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to center it so you can see it pretty well. I think that's working pretty well, actually. So I've got the sweet potatoes diced, the red onion diced, and I've got a clove of garlic. Just gonna cut off the little stem part, the end of it. It's kind of hard, and peel off the papery skin, kind of like an onion has. And for the garlic, you can take your knife, put it on top, and smash it with your hand. It kind of gets it all broken up, and then you can dice it up. I like the two cam view. It makes things easier to see at the same time you're talking us through it. Yes, thank you, Rachel. I'm glad people appreciate it. Crush the garlic, release the aromatics too. Yeah, working well. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with comments. Excuse me. Okay, dicing up the garlic. You could use a garlic press, but since I'm already dicing other things up, might as well use the knife. Sticking to my fingers. All right. I also have a jalapeno. Oh my gosh. The sweet potato things fell on the floor. All right, I'll put those to the side. So I have this jalapeno. It's just a half of one because I used half of one yesterday. You can scrape out the seeds if you want to. I kind of like things a little spicy, so I'm just going to leave them in. But I'm going to cut strips, small strips down the length of the jalapeno, and I'm keeping the stem intact. I'm not cutting that part off just yet. So not going all the way to the stem of the jalapeno. See how it's all still intact, but I've cut it into strips. I think you can see that. Yeah. So then I go crossways to kind of hold it by keeping it on the stem. It holds it all together, and I can go across it and make little dices of jalapeno. So then you're left with a little stem that you can throw away. You could just slice the jalapeno in, um, round slices and throw it in there. When I eat it, I don't want like just a big chunk of jalapeno though. I kind of want it distributed more evenly throughout the dish. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Oh, but I guess Mahomes can kind of get out of the way. Um, so anyway, yeah, chopped up in little pieces like this, it evenly distributes it throughout the dish. Okay, let's see. I think I've got everything chopped up. I'm gonna move this. We'll see if this works. Yeah, I think it does. Okay. So first, I'm gonna leave the garlic out of the pan for now because if you cook it too long, it gets bitter. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put the potato and then the onion inside in the pan. So I'm going to put a little olive oil. It doesn't need a whole lot of oil, at least not for me. I don't like things that are too oily or, too greasy. I don't like a lot of fried stuff. So now to toss in the sweet potato. Turn up the temperature a little bit. Go up to medium high heat. Medium heat. All right. Let's see. Ooh, dual cameras. That's right, Sarah. Dinner ideas for later in the week. Yeah. Never made a hash. This is so interesting. Oh, thanks, Pat. I'm glad you are getting something out of it. Have you thought of publishing a cookbook? Margaret, I have actually. Um, I have some ideas written down, but I just haven't actually formed it into like a cookbook kind of thing. I have a bunch of ideas for different types of cheesecakes. I'm pretty good at making cheesecakes, and I know the basics of it without having to look at another recipe or anything. So I think I could probably make my own cheesecake recipes. I thought about doing like a caramel apple cheesecake since apples are in season. Haven't tried it yet, but I've been thinking about it. And once I write it down, then I don't know, I'll see how all that goes. I could I could do it on Substack too. I don't know. These are things I haven't thought all the way through yet. They're just ideas floating around up here. So the sweet potato, as you can already see, is cooking. I really like this camera thing. This is really cool. So I'm just burning it around. I didn't pay attention to what time it was when I put these in here. Not sure how long it'll take. I just kind of look at it, and when I see it looks like it's softening, I'll taste one of them. Let's see. Looks like with the price of stuff going up again and people buying lots of canned goods, I might float publishing it. Do it as a calendar. Oh, seasonal veggies and recipes for every month of the year. Yes, that's another different idea. I don't know. See, that's one thing. Oh, I lost myself. Oh, I'm coming back. There he is. Um. Anyway, I don't remember what I was saying. My camera blanking distracted me. Anyway, the cookbook. Yeah, I'm gonna think about doing that kind of thing. But oh, that's what I was saying. I don't really have enough ideas right now for a complete cookbook, or at least not one that's uh very long. So I have to come up with more ideas. Okay, I just tasted one. We're starting to soften up a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the red onion in there. I'm also going to be tossing in some eggs. I'm going to scramble some eggs with the sweet potatoes and the red onion, jalapeno, and garlic. I think the sweet potatoes kind of soaked up the oil, so I might add a little more olive oil. I'll fry up the onion. You all like sweet potato? Some people don't like it, but this is more like some people don't like the sweet potato casserole, like the candied yam kind of thing. But this is more of a savory dish. which a lot of people don't use sweet potato for. But the other day I made some sweet potato fries, actually, like a couple weeks ago or something like that. I love sweet potato fries. I think they're awesome. I think sweet potato does really well, savory. I kind of like the combination of sweet and savory together. So the reason I'm calling this is a sweet and spicy dish is also obviously it's got sweet potato and red onion, which is sweeter than like a regular white onion. And then it also has a jalapeno, which adds some spice to it. And I'm probably going to throw in some paprika and regular black pepper. So it gives it, there's some spicy elements, and then, of course, the sweet ones, sweet and spicy. I don't know if I really had to point all that out, but there you go. Oh, you can look at Patrick Mahomes while I'm over there. Need this. Okay, these are soft enough. I am going to throw in the garlic. And, I'm going to throw in the jalapeno too. All the rest of it. LOL. Hi, Patrick. Oh, I didn't see a Patrick. Oh, is that who Pat is? Patrick? I don't know. So cook the chopped veggies, then add. Oh, I missed it. Oh, comment scrolled. Oh, I missed the comment. Anyway, chopped veggies, then add eggs to scramble. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to be adding those in just a minute. I have to confess I'm not a fan. Oh, of the sweet potatoes? Yeah. I mean, that's fine. You could just use regular potatoes, then it wouldn't be as sweet of a dish. But I like sweet potato, and they are in season. That's what I'm using. Okay. I don't don't need this to be over there anymore. Oh, there you go. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. The- Hopefully my kitchen's not too messy behind me. It's pretty much just the fridge. It's fine. Okay. So I am pushing all this to one side of the pan. And I've got some eggs. Ugh, eggs are so messy sometimes. I'll do at least another one. I'm going to do a big one this time. How's that looking? Oh yeah, you can see it pretty well. Okay. Well, that's scrambling up. A little salt and black pepper. And I'm gonna add some paprika. Sometimes I just like pick some spices that I like and just throw them in there, you know? I got the garlic and the onion. I could throw in some ground cumin. Okay. The eggs are hardening. Try to kind of balance, just depending on how much sweet potato I put in there. As you can see, I didn't cut up like a lot of the sweet potato. Just doing a little bit of hash. I'm the only one that's going to be eating this. So, when you're cooking for one, it's kind of difficult sometimes, especially if your recipe makes a lot. I've got to put stuff in the fridge and then eat it for days. I don't want to keep eating the same thing all the time. Some things you can freeze, some you can't. All right. This looks like it's about done. The eggs are cooked. Everything else is cooked. I turned down the temperature already to a simmer, but I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. I think I included everything. Did I get everything? Do I need to add anything else? So we got sweet potato, half a jalapeno. How many eggs did I put in? Three? One was kind of big, and one was a little small. Doesn't really matter. I mean, you can put however many eggs in you want to match however much sweet potato you put in there. And some chopped, diced red onion, cumin, paprika, salt, pepper. It's kind of weird when you're trying to show the camera, like the angle and everything is opposite of what you think. Oh yeah, very good. I like it. All right. Oh yeah, a salsa. That's right. I did do that actually. Yes, I made this dish not yesterday, day before. And after I made it, I put it in my bowl plate, and I did add salsa to it. I liked it that way. So that can add a little more of the spice element, depending on the salsa you use, I guess. So, um, yeah, I made Margaret hungry, and hopefully other people too. Brandon, if you parboil with sweet potatoes, about 5 minutes, it'll speed up the frying time. Yeah, especially if you're gonna do a regular potato, I would recommend doing that. Sweet potatoes do not take very long. They weren't in the pan for that long. I mean, I could have like chopped the sweet potato, put it in, then went back and chopped the other things, and that probably would have given enough time. I could have just went ahead and added them. But because of the video part of it, I just wanted to show you all the chopping and everything together. I just thought it was easier that way. But yeah, sweet potatoes though, they do not take very long. Definitely not as long as a regular potato, like a russet. All right. I am going to end this one. Especially because I'm getting tired of that echo. All right. Yes, it does smell lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. This wasn't a very long one. I started at it's 1:36 now. I have 26 people on here. That's great. I appreciate you joining me. We've got no echo. Okay, good. I'm glad. I thank you for telling me that. I had this echo because the my tablet thing was like it was it was giving me the sound of my own voice when I was talking, and it was just kind of, kind of annoying for me. I'm glad you didn't hear it. Um, so anyway, I appreciate you joining. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it will inspire you to make one of these dishes or at least something similar. And as you can tell, I had no recipe. It was probably pretty obvious because I was just at the last minute. I was like, let's put some paprika. Let's put some cumin in there. And now that the video's done, I might add some parsley too. I don't know. Whatever you like. Yeah, move them further apart, maybe, but that's really hard when I'm trying to do stuff and I want the camera angle there, you know. Yeah, I tried that. Pat says turn off the audio on counter cam. I turned the audio all the way down. I pushed the mute button. There was still sound coming out of it, so it might have something to do with my tablet. I don't know. I'll have to look at the sound on that. Doesn't matter. It's over. But for next time, I might maybe I'll do an experiment video and mess with the sound. Well, I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna watch the Chiefs game later. It doesn't start until I think like 7 or something like that. Thank you, Margaret. I appreciate that. So I guess that's it. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for pressing the hearts. And oh, clever person. Oh, thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, I do this this is part of how I earn a living on Substack. I do a little freelance work on the side. I'm a freelance writer. I do some other projects when I'm not on Substack. But Substack takes a lot of time, a lot of efforts with, editing, especially like editing audio podcasts, and the articles take a long time to write. The video like this doesn't take so long, but I still have to buy ingredients and set everything up. It all takes time, and if I'm not doing my work, my paid work, it's taking time away from that. So I would really appreciate if you like this stuff, if you like what I do and want to support me, I would really appreciate you if you could become a paid subscriber. I know not everybody can, so I'm not like judging anybody that doesn't, because I know what it's like to be on a budget. But if you can, if you have the means and would like to support me, that it would be appreciated. So anyway, that's all the money spiel I'll talk about. So I appreciate you all, and I will see you next time. Not sure when the next time will be, but I'll let you know. Thank you.